Hey guys, it's Lucy and Caroline. Today we're really excited. We have some new Tibi arrivals, their summer collection, and it is so good. And we have quite a bit of,
we have a lot.
Quite a bit.
An extensive amount of items.
We've been figuring out how we're going to organize doing this, but we're really excited. So yeah, we're going to kind of show you same pieces-ish with different sizing because we feel like Tibi sizing is one of the hardest parts, especially shopping online, to get right. So we kind of want to walk through that and show you new stuff.
And as Lucy said, we often will kind of have the same piece, maybe styled slightly differently, but we also have different body types, different sizes. So I want to talk you guys through how they fit each of us and some of the things that we each love about our items.
Yeah, I'm traditionally a size small in things, bottoms like a size 4, tops size small, like jeans 27, just for reference. But we kind of move between sizes.
And I would say, just to set the baseline, I am pretty consistently a medium across the board, specifically in Tibi. I'm medium. Sometimes I'll size down to a small if something is very oversized, and I'm almost always a 6. And I do like things to be a bit loose. I don't like anything tight.
So I will size up sometimes.
Yeah, and I am a 28. So that is what we're starting with. I'm going to talk about my look first. So for those of you that own the Stella, you know it's a cult favorite. It's a classic. This is their summer take on the Stella, or Tibi summer take. It is in a sheer, so as you can kind of see into my legs, really creates kind of very romantic, not overly sexy, but
yeah, I think too, like there's pretty big pockets up top and in the back that kind of make it feel like not too revealing.
It's like when you're walking, you can see the shape of your legs.
Yeah, you can like see a silhouette,
can't.
but you're not seeing like too much.
And so they fit very similar to the traditional Stella, obviously with different fabrication, much lighter, much airier, obviously a sheerness, but the length and the waist, like I said, I'm a 6, pretty traditionally, and these fit me how my normal Stellas do. These pants also feature a slit, so while I normally would tailor my Stellas, and I'm wearing just a very tiny heel, I'm 5'7", so not super tall, but also not super short, these would totally work for me with the slit. It kind of creates some more ease and doesn't get trapped under my shoe.
Yeah.
And then I actually paired it with the same top. I'm not sure if any of this top you could tell us, Lucy.
I'm like trying to read through the sheer shirt. The summer violet, V-O-I-L-E.
So this is same fabrication, but in Tibi's very kind of traditional. I feel like they do this every season in different cuts, different styles. And one of the things Lucy and I were talking about when we were prepping for this was I tend to love monochrome. That works for me. It's easy. It's thoughtless. I can pull a total set out of my closet with zero thought and look great. So I tend to style a lot of the Tibi pieces together with the same colors. And so that to me is really the appeal of this outfit is, of course, I could wear a white tee or a gray tee with these Stella trousers, or wear this shirt with denim. It would be really cute with white denim, white denim culottes. But together it's very chic, but super easy.
This is a really good color to do a monochromatic look with too, because it feels kind of muted. It's not like super loud.
Right.
And I think we're working with kind of a few different set opportunities, monochrome opportunities here, which is really fun. I also want to touch on like this color is a kind of abnormal color for spring. Like to me, it kind of has in the past read as fall, but it is just like so pretty this time of year, kind of unexpectedly. And I think what helps a lot, especially with these pieces, is the sheerness. Like it makes kind of a deeper color, especially like long sleeves and pants, feel appropriate for spring, summer because of how sheer and flowy it all is. And like same with this top being kind of a traditionally masculine fit, how it buttons all the way up, like because of the sheerness, it feels
and I kind of like to do a couple buttons and leave it open, so
I love
expose your midriff. And the final plug I'll say about this, then I'll let Lucy talk about how she styled it, is if you're someone that travels often, sets are amazing because you can style them so many different ways, but also this is a piece, I tend to travel warm weather when it's cold here. This is absolutely something I would bring all year round because the color, I feel like it feels appropriate to travel to Florida in December.
That's such a good point.
So I think I get a lot of use out of this. So this is how I
very versatile.
Set number 1.
That's a good one. Okay, I styled these pants, which I have the size 4 on, and they do fit kind of low on my waist. I would maybe go to a size 2.
Yeah, you could do it too. I think if you wanted a closer fit, you could go to
they're just decently long, and they still would feel kind of like oversized and flowy, I think, if I did size down just a bit.
And I will say, I guess I should have called this out, I am a bit hippier. So I think if you are hippier, your true size, if you have narrower hips, maybe sizing down to your 6 point.
And then I think that would help with them feeling not like super duper long. And then I have them styled with our new Tibi tube tops. It is double lined, which is just so nice. Like they're super thick and they are pretty tight. So you might want to size up a bit in these. I have on the size small, but the double lining and like the strength of them.
It's like it has some,
it makes them feel really just like, I think sometimes a tube top can feel super, not casual, but just like, it's really chill in my opinion. And I think the quality and density of this fabric makes it feel not like naked, I guess. Like sometimes wearing a tube top can feel super just like nothing, and I think the density of this fabric makes it not feel like that.
And I think because of the sweater material and it's viscose and polyamide, so it does have some stretch to it.
Yeah,
it
like
really
the sweater
forms to your body, but it also gives it a little bit of elegance that a normal tube top I feel like does not.
And it's not like a straight line. The front kind of comes up like this a little as well, which is flattering. We also got this in this brown color and then this deep navy, which are really, I thought this was black, but now that I'm seeing it, it's totally navy. I'm wearing the size small. It was kind of hard to get on, but I think I would do the small because now I don't have to like fiddle with it at all or pull it up constantly.
I have a bigger chest. I'm actually not going to try that piece on right now, but I probably would do a large. I'm thinking
yeah, so I am pretty flat.
Just take your chest and size up because it does. It
For
is
sure.
a tighter fitting silhouette from Tibi. I feel like Tibi's usually runs a little bit.
I think this is great for spring, summer too, just like helping balance out those bigger pieces on bottom, especially, and just like, especially with a deeper color like this that has a lot of movement and fabric, something super sleek and minimal like this is just key. And then this is the, what did we say this was?
The V-neck sweater.
Yeah, the V-neck pullover. And this blue, it's like so nice and muted and kind of chalky. Like I'm wearing red, white, and blue, but it doesn't feel patriotic, in my opinion. These sweaters or pullovers are genuinely one of my favorite things that Tibi does because of the lightweightness of them. Like being able to use it as a tool like this with something so flush and not feeling bulky is just so good. Like it's so fluid, has such good drape. Like I feel like I would honestly reach for something like this more as a tool than even to wear on its own. But it's also super cool.
The color's great.
Yes, the color's so good. It's just like
periwinkle.
Yeah, it's not a harsh light blue that feels super literal or nautical. It
does have some
this
kind
kind
of
of
also.
Yeah.
And that is a size medium. So
which I would probably do a medium because I do like things like this to have a little room, and if I wanted I could like kind of tuck up the bottom here into the tube top.
Cute.
But yeah. Love it. Such a good weight. Like really that is the key for me, is the weight of this.
Yeah,
like
in the summer,
neckline feels kind of
vintage.
vintage.
Like it's a shirt.
Yeah, no, it's like very, it's perfect. It's very lightweight.
Okay, I'm kind of fussing with this. So this is the same top in an ivory color. I also took the medium in this, but I just love this fabrication for summer. And you can see I just have like a nude bra underneath. I think depending, you could do a bralette. You could also do a tube top and wear this open. Lots of different ways to style this, but the easy kind of sheerness just makes it feel super wearable.
Am I doing this right now? Or the
pants. So, thank you. And what was I saying?
Sorry, interrupted.
That's okay. Well, I'll just go back to what I was planning to say. So this is also a size medium. Again, definitely in these, I like to stick with my bigger size up from Tibi. Sometimes I'll do a small and they're button-ups, but the sheer ones I do like to definitely stay in a medium. I like this buttoned down and open, but as I just had it, it was pretty cute tied. I think it creates a little bit of a waist. As I said, I could do it with a tube top or a tank top underneath and wear it open, but I actually tend to prefer wearing Tibi's button-ups just actually buttoned up. And I feel like this is a really cute look. It gives me some waist without being too fussy. Nothing is super tight. Everything feels very intentional, but also very wearable. And these are a new pant. These are called the Zeppelin, and these are a size medium. So pretty consistently, I'm a medium in Tibi. Bottoms. On occasion, in some of the Winslows, I can size down to a small, and I typically do that. If I do that, it's because of the length. So these I wanted to stay with a medium. I think they're very voluminous, as you can see, if I'm like pulling out the fabric. There's a lot of it, but the way that they are cut, it really just creates a lot of movement. And there is a, I won't say tight, but a tighter bottom. The foot opening creates, some shape and doesn't have the look of a true jogger. It's a very kind of fashionable, fun plan jogger, and they're super comfortable. I don't love the feeling of like fabric on my skin, and it feels like I'm kind of not wearing pants.
Yeah,
they're really comfortable.
I know. These would be like great to try.
Yeah, I mean, even when it's 90 degrees out, these would be amazing because they feel weightless.
Oh, they're so good. I haven't tried them on yet, but I am. So Lucy's styling the white version. Obviously, I have black. This is a true black. The crispy nylon material that we love. But it's not like as crinkled. I feel like sometimes the crispy nylon seems a little more crinkled, and these are a lot more like polished.
Yeah, polished or
smooth. I don't know. I'm wearing a size small, and I would take the size small. I kind of thought I would want to size up, but
I thought I would size down.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, they also have a drawstring, so if I wanted to do a little higher up kind of vibe, these are just, they're really cute.
And these I feel really could be, obviously I'm styling them a little dressier. I feel like this is an outfit I absolutely could wear to dinner.
Oh yeah.
And then Lucy has it styled a bit more casual. Although with a shoe like that, you absolutely could take that up.
Yeah, I agree. I love them, guys. I haven't tried them on. I would say the white is a little sheer.
Yeah.
So wear nude underwear.
Because it's not touching your body. I was explaining how it feels like nothing's touching my body. You actually can't.
You can't see the details.
Yeah.
I love them. I feel like this whole look these cut out shirts it feels like a little bit of like a hip hop vibe. Like kind of like a dancer street style kind of thing.
And this is called the shirred tank top.
Which you can kind of adjust. As you can see, I'm kind of like tying it and then working this scrunch.
We also got this in white.
Yeah, got it in white as well. These are just cool. It's flattering. It's a good gray tank, but it has some interest. Yeah, it doesn't just feel boring. It feels cool. I think showing a little bit more skin like this is really flattering, especially like being able to kind of tie it here alludes to like a smaller waist point in a way.
I also feel like with those pants, just wearing a really casual tank could look too sporty, too overt, whereas that wearing something casual still feels casual, but it has a bit more refined edge, I guess.
Yeah, and then, it has versatility too. I'm sure you could even like wear it open like this. And that's a fun vibe for sure as well. So I love this. I think it's so cool. Oh, wow, guys. I can't get enough.
Yeah, how tall are you, Lucy?
I am 5'7". My heels are maybe 2
What's
inches.
interesting, I just took them off, but we're the same height. I think I have maybe longer legs because they came up a little bit higher on me.
Oh, really?
So I think it's a good, you guys wearing them higher, but I think it's a good call out that these pants I think would work for a variety of heights.
Yeah.
I think you could even be 5'5" and they would just drape a little lower.
Sure.
If you're taller, they would just sit a little higher.
Yeah. These are just the perfect balloon pants. Like, these are I think the best balloon pants I've seen so far. As they've become more popular, they just lay perfectly. You don't have to fuss with them at all. And yeah, they're such a great.
Those of you who like the crispy Winslows but struggle with the bottom, I think sometimes this can feel a little voluminous towards your foot. This is a great alternative.
True. I think too, like for me in the summer, I am not a huge shorts wearer. I like pants. I like how I look in pants, and these are like the perfect pant for when it's so hot.
Right. Yeah.
Like these do kind of feel like nothing. And they're so good.
I actually like more cool.
Oh yeah, totally. A little swimsuit cover up. I mean, and just like the white, black, classic colors make them so easy and versatile.
I'm going to show a couple of things, but one wanted to show the t-shirt version of what
it's so cool
of what Lucy's wearing. So we also have this in gray that I'm wearing, and then white, I believe. Yeah, I was organized over there. And a white.
What am I putting on here?
Okay, yeah, whatever it is.
Or do we want to save these?
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
We're just choosing our own adventure as we go. So many things to try. Thank you guys for following along. Hopefully we're not being confusing.
We are.
But this top, Lucy was wearing a size small in the tank. I'm wearing a size medium.
Yeah, thank you.
I definitely have a much bigger chest than Lucy, but the medium fits really nice. It still drapes without, sometimes with oversized items it can feel too big. But the way this is cut has sort of a raglan sleeve cut. I think it's very comfortable, but also very flattering. And the way that the cinching comes in on the back, it kind of creates a natural waist without me having to tuck or fuss with it. So I really love this shirt. And then I'm wearing the Stella crispy nylon short. Forgive me, there is a little bit of static here. But I'm wearing a 6. I own, and these are black, these are true black. I own the pant version of these, and I live in them. I wear them so much. They're just my go-to pant when I want to feel elevated and put together, but want to feel very comfortable. So I've gotten a lot of use out of those, and these are the short version. I love how they hit right above the knee. They feel appropriate for a formal event if I was wearing a dressier shoe, and could layer the crispy nylon blazer with it. Creates a whole kind of more formal moment. And in fact, if I were wearing this out, I probably would wear, if I was wanting to be more dressy, I'd probably wear the crispy nylon Liam without a shirt underneath and just do this cross button. So try to treat this as the top, wear the Stella, or excuse me, the Stella short, and then a fancier shoe. But right now I'm just going for maybe I'm going out to lunch, doing some errands,
That's very
casual dinner, and I love the blazer open with the gray. This is like, as Lucy said, totally me.
Yeah, it's so like I show up to work in this.
It's so cute anyway. So cute. And I was saying I own the pant version, and I live in them, and one of the best features, in my opinion, is that they are machine washable.
I didn't know that.
You air dry them, obviously, but they're machine washable. I feel like I've had them for forever, and they still look like day one. So these are just something to wear on repeat. And this would also be very cute with the tube top, I feel like.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, this I love. This might be my favorite look so far.
Well, and what makes them to me is the pleating.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to listen to this.
Like the double pleats there really kind of add a feminine
And there's
feel.
some cargo pants, or cargo pockets rather, They just feel very effortless.
Mm-hmm. Love them. I didn't think I was gonna love these pants as much as I do. Oh my gosh. Okay, what are these called?
Those are I think they're the silky cotton Winslow. Silky cotton Winslow, yeah.
Okay. Oh, they're Winslow.
Yeah,
that's why I love
like
them. I literally, Winslows are my ride or die.
They look like, I will say, on the hanger, they look like a scrub. So I was very intimidated.
Totally.
But they are amazing.
They are scrubbish, but they're perfect. The color is just like such a soft, light baby blue. It's so pretty. And then for those of you who don't know, the Winslow kind of has a very subtle barrel that doesn't come to like an athletic bottom, which is really nice. And then there also are snaps on the back, so if you did want to snap the back up to create more of a pronounced kind of barrel-ish balloon shape, you do have the option to do that, and then they are drawstring. But these are just so good. I think they're so flattering, they're very elongating, the weight is really nice. My Winslows that I have kind of are more of the active knits, so they're more of like a sweatpant lounge-ish material. These kind of feel canvas-like almost, but a little more lightweight than that.
But because of the silk element, I do feel like they could read a little dressy.
Totally, yes. I mean, I think like with this tank and the heel, these feel kind of dressy. I have on our brown silk. I'm assuming it's silk. Sorry, I don't know the name of anything.
So I'm sure not. Let's see, yeah, the names are hard. The Summer Slip Cami in chocolate brown.
Okay, the summer slip.
Yeah,
Cami.
Summer Slip.
I'm wearing the size 4.
Yeah, 4.
And it's just really pretty. It's really flattering. I think you,
Yeah,
as someone with a smaller chest, I can get away without wearing a bra. But I think with people, so for Caroline, for example, has brought a strapless bra to show it on with. But I think it's kind of case to case. But I think this fits very true to size. And it's just really flattering. Like the length is really nice.
what I love about this top is it can literally go with anything. It could be with a cool denim, like her denim shorts, and really casual, or you could, wear this out with a blazer and really a more elevated look.
I think the brown and the light blue is one of my favorite color combos right now as well. And like I love it with my little beaded bracelet too. Like the colors are just so good. But yeah, obsessed.
You want to show the skirt?
I was gonna show the like this.
But yeah, I love that. I actually like that together.
Yeah. Kind of a monochromatic option. Maybe this around the waist, or just this on. Oh, kind of a similar vibe here we have.
Yeah. I was gonna show, so I typically do not. I always am wearing a bra for sure. And I actually sized up. This is an 8 because I didn't want it to be tight right here, so I do have some room. But I do feel like with the strapless bra,
It works.
I like it because it pulled it down a little. But yeah, this is another version that we have in the tank. And I probably, like I said, wear it sized up just so I don't feel super exposed. But the draping's really nice. I feel really comfortable in this.
Yeah.
And then this is we've not thoroughly confused everyone, we may still have time. The striped summer pull-on pant. And these are great because they just feel super easy. They're white with a little black pinstriping. They almost look like a kind of traditional men's pajama material.
Totally. They're so cool.
Pattern, but in a really silky, kind of crinkly, cool.
And the cut is just so flattering.
This is a medium.
It's so good. Okay.
Yeah, I love that together.
Yeah, here's the sweater on, and then like the little brown peeking out, kind of to separate a little, add a little bit more visual interest. That's super easy. Love it. Good.
All these new ruffles are so good.
I know.
This is dangerous territory. So I talked before about how I love keeping the separates together and kind of buying as a set. This is another great set opportunity. So this is the jacket, which you can button on the inside, which I'm not going to do, and crossover. So you actually could wear this as a top. Obviously I have a blue tank top underneath, so you see a little bit of that. But this is a very, very cute resort look. Because of the striping, I feel like this could be a fun 4th of July look also.
Sure.
But just literally resorty, summery, really fun. I'd probably be more apt to wear it open with a tank top or tube top underneath, or even styled tighter on the waist. I feel like I like that look also. Where there's still some intentionality, but it's just very chill. I can see myself walking along the beach in this. This feels like a good
Yeah. Again, very
very me.
because of the set.
Because it's a set. Because it's tonal. Because it matches. It's just easy.
Yeah. So this is the matching.
Selling the set.
Yeah. The set. I mean, this looks just like a gorgeous little dress, kind of, because of the layering. This is a wrap skirt, so it fully like can come all the way undone and be like a sheet of fabric almost. But because of the way that this lays, this feels so just effortless.
Yeah. And I feel like I'm going to continue to sell the sets because I'm obsessed with the sets, but this is another opportunity where I think you would really get double use.
I mean, I would totally wear this.
You would wear all the time. That we're going to show in a second. The skirt with just a tee is really cool.
And we have this skirt also in the blue to match Caroline's set, or top.
Should I show this?
You think you should show the thing?
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I mean, to make something like this already feel a little bit more chill, you could take a sweater like this. It's a little funkier, a little more casual, and kind of tie it around the waist like this.
Still feels very elegant.
I love a waist tie. Like,
Yeah.
this is such a go-to for
The
me.
chartreuse just really pops. And I probably do that with like a flat flip-flop.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more chill.
Yeah.
And then I'll throw this on. This is also obviously new. This is the striped perfect tee crew neck in brown stripe. Similar weight to the blue pullover I was showing you guys as well. But a little bit of a different silhouette. Funky and cool. I love
that. I like it. I like wearing it on.
Yeah.
I like it's cool around the waist, but I think it looks really cool actually on and long.
Yeah. It's cool. I was kind of intimidated by it on the hanger.
Yeah.
Well,
it feels menswear inspired, but it's
Totally.
chic. And then you're
it's
wearing
kind of retro.
This
I
is
think a
small.
lot of their summer collection was inspired by
and this is a
retro.
4.
Yes. Small 4. Tank I'm wearing is a 4.
4. Yeah, and before I change on this, I did want to reiterate this is an 8. And I would say I'm pretty consistently a medium or even sometimes a small, so I did size up quite a bit here. And both of these pieces are medium.
Well,
I wanted to show the Christmas.
Do I need to show anything?
We can show that blazer you want to slip on with the blue. Maybe you could keep the brown tape and do the blue.
Okay.
What do you think that would?
Sure.
The great thing about this, I guess the whole collection that we got in, is that everything can work together.
Yes.
The
Totally.
colors.
It's like its own actual capsule.
Yeah. Colors
Which,
are very
yeah,
complementary.
they're really complementary in a way that you wouldn't quite expect. Like they're not basic, which I like. But I don't know if you guys follow Tibi on Instagram. I'm sure you do. But their marketing has been really inspired by kind of like a retro motel vibe. Which, if you read Amy's book, Almost Reckless, she talks a lot. And I think it's inspired by kind of her childhood. And her family spent a lot of time on the roads and stopping in motels and like totally a funky vibe. And it's perfect timing for the summer collection that the book came out just before as well. It's really, if you haven't read the book, it's so good. But this is like, I think after reading the book, seeing the marketing, it makes sense. It clicked for me. So, yeah.
Yeah, and I will say the skirt does fit a little bit slim.
Yes, and it does, I think we have some static spray I would probably use. It does kind of cling to your skin, but not necessarily in a super ill-fitting way.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll try blue.
I kept the tank on and wanted to show these Winslows Lucy just showed. These are a scenario where I could probably do small. I feel like the Winslows are the one style from Tibi that can run a little bit big. I probably would still elect to keep the medium because I just like them a little bit looser, but if you you are between sizes and you would like a closer fit, in the Winslow, I would go one size down, so for me small. Because of the snaps, the length isn't an issue, but there is just some room in the waist and the leg. So I wanted to show another kind of fun tonal moment. Lucy sort of showed this, but and then all blue. I feel like this is kind of fun, very calming. Yeah, I would definitely wear this. Ew. And then I just like the keeping the monochrome. It's easy. I have to think zero about it. And then this actually I think would be kind of fun. With this, the brown.
Yeah,
That would not be.
See, this sweater is funky, but it like adds like the look that you
brown.
Yeah,
but it works. Yeah. This feels very fun, very spring, very summer, but also very chic. Yeah, I like this look a lot. It's cool.
Okay, here's the blue skirt. You can kind of see there's like an apron kind of inspiration vibe, which is very relevant in the fashion industry right now. And then I'm going to the final piece. This is the Silky Cotton Liam blazer in brown. Really great weight and texture for the warmer seasons, and such a cool color, like a good take on the darker brown. But yeah, so good.
Did you say that was the Liam?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. And then we also kind of styled it with this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like if you were to do it as like a little set under, great as like a kind of like a wedding guest look, something like that. And then the Liam blazer is just the best. Yeah, obviously you can do the cross tuck. This would be so cool with like the white balloon pants and like the blue sweater tied around the waist or something with it cinched. I love that. But yeah,
I feel like I haven't seen Tibi do the Liam in a canvas. That's very much it's a silky canvas, but it's still
it holds
canvas.
its structure really nicely. It's gorgeous and very smooth. Oh, I was gonna show this with the white tee too.
Oh yeah, casual. But
Well, I should do that with the brown. This tee is great.
So I was going to show you
it's
the
different
chauvinist.
for Tibi.
This is the crepe knit mock net. That is my test for today. And this actually, so this is a small, and definitely has a closer fit than I feel like some of the Tibi pieces. I feel like a lot of the Tibi, especially the longer arms, have a wider width to them.
I've dropped a million.
This has a closer fit. So in general, this has a closer fit. It's kind of a sheer cotton, but it feels really elevated, yet easy. I'm gonna show how I dress these pants up. But that's cool over the top of that.
Yeah, because of its sheerness, you kind of can use that to your advantage as like a styling tool for some cool layering opportunities. It's super lightweight, easy to tie in a little knot. Great for Yeah, oh my god, it's so soft. But yeah,
we're both wearing a size small in this. So I'd say again, if you're between sizes, this is one where if you want a closer fit, keep your true size, but if you want it to fit how Tibi, I would say normally fits, size up.
Yes, agreed.
Yeah, these now that I have these pants on, I'm like really obsessed. I feel like these could be really dressed up.
Now.
Yeah, they're fun. They're really fun. This, of course, is our tried and true crispy nylon Liam black.
And the wrap skirt, guys, you can bring a leg out if you want to be a little more scanty.
Yeah, the skirt's so cute.
Guys, this was my first time. Caroline kind of played around with this stuff yesterday.
Yeah.
But this was my first time trying it on, so sorry if I was kind of just like
It was real
in
time.
awe.
Authentic.
Yeah, it was like real live unboxing for me.
I think we got through all the pieces.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, I think that was great. DM us if you guys have any questions.
It's all live on the
It's all
website
live.
now.
It's all amazing. I think the biggest takeaways are that there's lots of sets. If you're a set lover, yes, now's your time.
Textures are really
Textures
good.
are awesome, and everything truly can be mixed and matched. I think on first appearance, it's like, oh, there's 3 different colorways that are separate, but everything really works together.
For sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good collection. We're
Happy
excited.
shopping.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next time.